वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल लेट्स स्टडी बॉटनी। मेरे प्यारे प्यारे बच्चों, ये क्या हो रहा है? व्यूअर्स के नंबर ज़्यादा है लेकिन सब्सक्राइबर के नंबर बहुत कम है, तो ऐसे कैसे हो पाएगा? प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल, लाइक माय चैनल, कमेंट अबाउट माय चैनल इन द कमेंट सेक्शन। ओके, तो आज हम क्या पढ़ेंगे? आज कुछ नहीं पढ़ेंगे, ऐसे ही गप्पे मारेंगे। ठीक है, क्या पढ़ना चाहिए? तुम लोग तो सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते हो, तो कैसे पढ़ाऊंगी मैं? अगर सब्सक्राइबर ज़्यादा होगा तो लाइव सेशन होगा ना। अगर तुम लोग सब्सक्राइब नहीं करोगे तो कैसे पढ़ाई होगा? तो आज पढ़ाई बंद, ठीक है? और तुम लोग प्लीज़ लास्ट तक देखो, ठीक है? आज के क्लास में बहुत सारे इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ है अबाउट द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल, एंड लास्ट में देयर इज मेंटी क्विज। बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन हो गए, द इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल। ओके, today our topic is prokaryotic cell. After the cell theory, the discovery of the cell and the overview of the cell, the next one is the prokaryotic cell. Basically, what is prokaryotic cell or prokaryotes? Prokaryot is derived from two Greek words. One is the pro, the second one is the karyon. Pro means primitive, the purana. Karyon means nucleus. So the prokaryotes are the living organisms which have no nuclear membrane. What is nuclear membrane? The membrane, the outer membrane of the nucleus is called as the nuclear membrane. Here in prokaryotic organism there is no nuclear membrane. यहाँ पर जो न्यूक्लियस होता है वो नंगा पुंगा टाइप का होता है, उसका कोई ट्रेस ही नहीं है. सो हियर द न्यूक्लियस इज कॉल्ड एज द नेकेड न्यूक्लियस और incipient nucleus. Is that clear? So where or which type of living organism the incipient nucleus is present? That is your prokaryotic organism. Okay, and here in prokaryotic organism the nucleus there is no histone protein. In the eukaryotic organism there is histone protein which helps in the packaging of DNA inside the nucleus. But in prokaryotic organism there is no histone protein. So which living organisms are included under your prokaryotic organism? The monerans. Is that clear? The monerans like your bacteria, your blue green algae, that is your cyanobacteria, your mycoplasma, and PPLO, that is your pleuropneumonia like organisms are considered as the prokaryotic organism. Is that clear? So here the prokaryotic organism have no nuclear membrane. Okay, the next one, the prokaryotic organisms are smaller than the eukaryotic organism, and the bacteria are commonly considered as the prokaryotic organism. The size of the prokaryote is 10 to 100 micron. So कितने छोटे छोटे होते हैं ये जो बैक्टीरिया. Okay, then the single cell, the unicellular organisms are considered as the prokaryotes. Next one, what is the lifestyle of the prokaryotes? आजकल के ज़माने में तो लाइफस्टाइल वो तो बहुत ही मतलब क्या, ज़्यादातर लोगों लाइफस्टाइल ऊपर ज़्यादा नज़र जाता है. सो हियर व्हाट इज़ द लाइफस्टाइल ऑफ द प्रोकैरियोटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म? ये जो प्रोकैरियोटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म होता है ये सिंगल रहता है. आप लोगों में बहुत सारे बच्चे वो सिंगल होंगे, तो यहाँ पर भी द बैक्टीरिया which like to live in single. Okay, that is unicellular organism which present all alone. ये भाई अकेला रहता है, उसका किसी के साथ कोई भी रिलेशन नहीं है. The second one, it makes a colony. Okay, so here the prokaryotic organism forms a film like a colony. Okay, the third one, filamentous, that means forms a chain of cells. That is the lifestyle of the prokaryotic organism. अभी हम लोग देखेंगे क्या क्या पार्ट्स है ये जो प्रोकैरियोटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म में क्या क्या है, उसके वो छोटा सा जो सेल है उसके अंदर और क्या क्या होता है. ठीक है, सो व्हाट आर द कंपोनेंट्स व्हिच आर प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल? सो द फर्स्ट वन, दैट इज योर सेल एनवलप. ये जो एनवलप होता है ना, तो यहाँ पर in your prokaryotic organism, what is the cellular envelope? Basically, the cellular envelope consists of your glycocalyx. Next one is the cell wall, then your plasma membrane. Then और क्या है इसमें? और एक है मेसोजोम. Mesosome helps in the respiration of the prokaryotic organism. The respiratory enzymes are present inside the mesosome. The third one is the cytoplasm. It is the site for all metabolism. Okay. The next one, ribosome. You know, ribosome helps in the protein synthesis, in the process of your transcription and your translation. The next one, nucleus. What is nucleus? ये जो naked होता है ना nucleus, the genetic material, these are considered as the nucleus. Okay. Then your plasmid. The short pieces of the DNA is considered as the plasmid. Then chromatophore. The chromatophore here, the pigments are present here. The next one is the pili. That means your pili or fimbriae, which helps to attach the bacteria with the host cell. Then the locomotory organ, that is your flagella. Okay, so this is the beautiful structure of the prokaryotic cell. Here, look at the structure. Okay. Then, so we have to discuss all the parts of the prokaryotic organism. The first part is the cell envelope. So we have to know about the cell envelope. What is the structure of the cell envelope? What are the parts which are included under the cell envelope? Okay. So the outer layer of the cell is called as the cell envelope. हम लोगों का जो चिट्ठी आता है वो कहाँ पर रहता है? एनवलप के अंदर. एनवलप होता है आउटर लेयरिंग. सो हियर आल्सो द आउटर लेयरिंग इज कंसिडर्ड एज द सेल एनवलप. इट हैज 3 layers. दैट मीन्स द सेल एनवलप is consist of your 3 layers. The first one, the outermost layer is called as the glycocalyx. The middle layer is called as the cell wall and the innermost layer is called as the plasma membrane or cell membrane. Here look at the structure. The outer one is called as the your glycocalyx. The glycocalyx consists of your capsule or slime layers. The second layer is called as the cell wall. The cell wall is made up of by peptidoglycan and the inner wall is called as the plasma membrane or your cell membrane. Okay, so here the glycocalyx differs in the composition and your thickness among the different bacteria. Okay, it may be thick and your hard. In some bacteria it is thick and hard and called as your capsule and the thin one is called as the slime layer. जो बैक्टीरिया में थिक ग्लाइकोकालिक्स होता है उसको बोलते हैं कैप्सूल. रिमेंबर द कैप्सूल इज द थिक एंड हार्ड वन बट द स्लाइम लेयर इज द thin part of the glycocalyx. Okay, and these are secreted by the bacterial protoplast and are made up of by polysaccharide. Basically the glycocalyx that is made up of by your polysaccharide. The next one is the cell wall. So what is that cell wall? Okay, the cell wall after the glycocalyx, the cell wall is present. The bacterial cell wall is about 100 to 250 angstrom. It is made up of by peptidoglycan. It is the most important question. The bacterial cell wall is made up of by peptidoglycan. Remember this word, that is the peptidoglycan. Okay, the peptidoglycan cell wall structure varies from species to species. Okay, however all have the same general composition. जो सेल वॉल का composition होता है वो हमेशा मतलब हर बैक्टीरिया में सेम रहता है, लेकिन उसका जो स्ट्रक्चर होता है वो डिफरेंट होता है. बैक्टीरिया टू बैक्टीरिया इट वेरीज, ओनली द स्ट्रक्चर वेरीज but the components are same in all the bacteria. Okay, this is the cell wall. The cell wall is made up of by peptidoglycan. So what are the components which are present inside the cell wall? क्या क्या वो कंपोनेंट होता है जो बैक्टीरिया का सेल वॉल को बनाता है. So there are two polymers of amino sugar. Okay, the first one is the NAG. NAG is the N-acetyl glucosamine. The second one is the NAM, that is N-acetyl muramic acid. The NAG and NAM both match the cell wall, that is the bacterial cell wall, and these two are cross-linked with each other by the help of 4 amino acids. Okay, look at the picture here. The NAG and NAM both are cross-linked with each other. Okay, so this is the structure of the bacterial cell wall. The next is the what is the function of the cell wall. भाई ये सेल वॉल क्या करता है सेल के अंदर. ये जो सेल वॉल होता है, इट प्रोटेक्ट्स द सेल. ओके, इट गिव्स ए पर्टिकुलर shape and size to the cell. It also prevents the cell from the bursting. Okay, हमारे घर में वॉल क्यों होता है? ये क्या करता है? हमारे रूम को एक पर्टिकुलर शेप देता है, एक साइज देता है. Like that, the cell wall, it also gives a particular shape to the cell. After the cell wall, the next is the plasma membrane. Okay, so comes to the plasma membrane. So here under the cell wall there is plasma membrane, or inside the cell wall the plasma membrane is present. It consists of phospholipids and your proteins. So there are two components. The first component, that is your phospholipid, and the second one is the protein. Okay, here the phospholipid molecules are arranged in two parallel rows called as the phospholipid bilayer. ये जो फॉस्फोलिपिड होता है ये पैरेलली 2 रोज में रहता है. ठीक है, इसको बोलते हैं फॉस्फोलिपिड बाइलेयर. 2 है, 2 layers are there, so this is called as the bilayer. Okay, the second one is the protein. The protein in your plasma membrane, there are 2 types of proteins are present. One is the extrinsic protein or peripheral protein. The second one is the intrinsic protein. So what is the extrinsic protein or peripheral protein? जो प्रोटीन तुम्हारा प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन का बाहर होता है उसको बोलते हैं एक्सट्रिंसिक प्रोटीन और पेरिफेरल प्रोटीन. बाहर का मतलब ये आउटसाइड प्रेजेंट होते हैं. ठीक है, so here the protein which is present at the outer surface of the plasma membrane. Remember the outer surface, not the boundary of the प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. और बाहर प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के बाहर नहीं होता है, मतलब अब तो सरफेस में होता है. ठीक है, सो द प्रोटीन व्हिच आर प्रेजेंट एट द सरफेस ऑफ द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन आर कॉल्ड एज योर एक्सट्रिंसिक प्रोटीन. ओके, एंड द प्रोटीन व्हिच आर प्रेजेंट इनसाइड द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, दैट इज between the phospholipid bilayer, is called as the intrinsic protein. Okay, so look at here the diagram. 2 layers of your phospholipids. ये जो ऐसे मुंडी है, फिर 2 legs है ना, ये सब क्या है? ये सब है फॉस्फोलिपिड. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर 1 row phospholipiड, then your second row phospholipid. So 2 rows of phospholipids are there, and here the proteins are also present. Here the peripheral proteins are there, and the integral or intrinsic proteins are also there. Okay, then comes to the next part of the prokaryotic cell. That one is the mesosome. So what is that mesosome? It is the special membranous structure formed by the extension of the plasma membrane. जो प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन का लेयर होता है वो लेयर, वो क्या होते हैं, वो लेयर थोड़ा भीतर आ जाता है. ठीक है, उसको बोलते हैं मेसोसोम. द एक्सटेंशन और एक्सटेंसिव पार्ट ऑफ द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन इज कॉल्ड एज द मेसोसोम. दिस इज द इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल. व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ द मेसोसोम? It have many respiratory enzyme and it helps in the respiration of the prokaryotic organism. So you have to remember the term mesosome. Question आता है, which structural or which part of the prokaryotic cell helps in the respiration? That one is the mesosome. Okay, and inside the mesosome there are so many lamellas and tubules are present. Then comes to the function of the mesosome. The surface of the mesosomes have many enzymes which helps in the respiration. It also helps in separation of two daughter molecules of DNA at the time of cell division. Okay, ये क्या करता है? First one is the respiration and the second one is the separation of the daughter nuclei at the time of the cell division. Then helps in cellular formation. So there are three functions which are the main functions of the mesosome. Look at the diagram here. The plasma membrane जो ऐसे होकर है ना, उसको बोलते हैं मेसोसोम. जो प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन होता है वो थोड़ा भीतर चले जाता है, फिर राउंड 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 होकर घूम कर आता है, उसको बोलते हैं मेसोसोम. ठीक है. Then the next is the cytoplasm. Okay, the cytoplasm of the prokaryotic cell. So here the gel-like matrix of water, enzymes, nutrient, waste gases and the cellular structure considered as the cytoplasm of the prokaryotic cell. It is the location of the growth, metabolism and your replication. The main site of the metabolism is the cytoplasm. Here the replication occurs, here the metabolism occurs. Okay, so this is the main site of the prokaryotic cell. Then the next one is the ribosome. You know that the ribosome helps in the protein synthesis in the process of your transcription and your translation. In your transcription process, the mRNA is formed from the DNA, and in your translation process, the protein is formed from the mRNA. And here the main site is the ribosome. In bacteria, the ribosome is present in scattered form throughout the cytoplasm. ये जो ribosome होता है, इसका दो सब यूनिट होता है. One is the smaller one, the second one is the larger one. And these two subunits are present scattered form in the cytoplasm. ये ऐसे ऐसे मतलब क्या होता है? दो होते हैं ना, the smaller subunit and the larger subunit. ये cytoplasm में बिखरा हुए घूमते हैं. ठीक है. Then these are present freely in the cytoplasm or with the plasma membrane. Okay. Many ribosomes form a complex called as your polysome or polyribosome. So the group of ribosomes or many ribosomes is termed as the polysome, or it is called as the polyribosome. And here the type of ribosome is the 70S. One is the important. Which type of ribosome is present in your prokaryotic cell? That one is the 70S. In your eukaryotic organism, the 80S ribosome is present, and it is the main site for the protein synthesis. So it helps in the protein synthesis. So look at the diagram here. The prokaryotic ribosome, that one is the 70S, and 70S ribosome consists of your 30S and 50S. The 30S is the smaller ribosome or a smaller subunit of the ribosome, and your 50S is the larger one. Okay, and here AS is the Devers unit. Okay. Then the next one is the nucleoid. Nucleoid, that means your nucleus like. न्यूक्लियर का मतलब होता है न्यूक्लियस लाइक. यहाँ पर जो प्रोकैरियोटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म होता है और प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल में वो जो जेनेटिक मटेरियल वो नेकेड होता है, उसको बोलते हैं न्यूक्लियोइड. सो इट इज द रीजन इन द साइटोप्लाज्म where the genetic material is present. The nucleoid is the main site which associate with the genetic material. In bacteria, the nuclear membrane and nucleolus is absent. Remember here, this one is the nucleus. The outer surface of the nucleus is called as the nuclear membrane, and inside the nucleus, the nucleolus is present. Here inside the nucleolus, the genetic materials are present. Okay, but in your prokaryotic cell, there is no nuclear membrane. There is no true nucleus in your prokaryotic cell. Okay, here the chromosome is absent. The DNA is present in a long, simple circle of double-stranded form. Okay, so here the DNA is also present in a circular form. Okay. The next one is the plasmid. So what is that plasmid? These are non-chromosomal DNA structure. Basically, these are the scattered form of the DNA. These are not involved in the reproduction. Remember, the plasmid is not involved in the process of your reproduction. Then chromatophore. The next part of the prokaryotic cell is the chromatophore. Basically, chromatophore means it carry many pigments. It carries many pigments. These are the part of internal membrane system. It carries number of pigments. Okay, the pigments such as bacteriochlorophyll and bacterioviridin are present in it. So here this is the site of the pigments. Question आता है, which part is the site of the pigments? That one is the chromatophore. So look at the structure. Here these are the chromatophore. The green color pigments are considered as the chromatophore. Then the next one is the pili or fimbriae. So what is pili? What is the function of the pili? Basically these are the minute hair-like structure present in the bacteria. ये जो बैक्टीरिया होता है उसके चारों ओर जो छोटे छोटे hair-like structure होता है उसको बोलते हैं pili. Okay. These are not made for the motility. Hence it is found in both motile and non-motile bacteria. Basically जो pili होता है वो क्या करता है ना, वो हेल्प करता है अटैचमेंट. मतलब it helps in the attachment of bacteria to the host cell. These pili are not meant for the locomotion. So it is found in both the motility organ and your non-motility or non-motile bacteria. These are made up of by protein called as pillin. The pillin, remember the term pillin. Okay, pili are more shorter and thinner than the flagella. फ्लाजेला जो होता है बहुत लंबा होता है लेकिन पीली जो होता है बहुत छोटा छोटा होता है. ठीक है. इन बैक्टीरिया two types of pili are present. The first one is the, so look at the diagram here, the hair-like structure which is present all over the body of the bacterium is called as your pili, or it is called as the fimbriae. Here the long one is the flagellum and the short ones are your pili. Okay, and pili, in your bacteria two types of pilis are present. So the first one is the conjugation pili or your sex pili. So what is the meaning of conjugation pili or your sex pili? What is the main function of their sex pili? Okay, so here the pili that helps in the transfer of genetic materials from the bacterium to another bacterium. Okay, that is why it is called as the sex pili. It helps in the transformation of the genetic material. So the pili which attach to bacterial cells and act as a pathway for the transfer of genetic material is called as the conjugation pili. At the time of conjugation, the pili helps in the transformation of genetic material. The second one is the attachment pili. It helps in the attachment of bacteria to the surface or attachment of bacteria to the host cell. So here the first one is the sex pilus. Male genetic donor is there, and here the female one, that one is the recipient. So the genetic material from the donor goes to the female one, that one is the recipient, and it helps by the help of the transfer by the helps of the sex pilus. Okay, and these are the attachment pili which helps to attach the bacterium with the host cell. The next is the flagella. Bacterial cells may be motile or non-motile. If motile, they have the thin filamentous extension from their cell wall called as flagella. Basically, जो flagella होता है ना, वो क्या करता है? This is the locomotory organ. It helps in the locomotion of the bacterium. Some bacteria possesses one or more flagella for the movement. Okay. The flagellum is not surrounded by any membrane. There is no membrane present at the outside of the flagella. It consists of a single thread made up of by protein called as flagellin. So you have to remember the flagella is made up of by the protein flagellin. That is the most important questions for your exam. The flagellin protein is responsible for the formation of the flagellum. Summary of the differences. So what are the differences between the eukaryotic cell and the prokaryotic cell? Okay. So here The prokaryotic cell, that one is the smaller one, and the eukaryotic is the larger one. Okay, and the prokaryotic cell always unicellular, eukaryotic cell often multicellular. Here the prokaryotic cell have no nucleus or any membrane bound organelles. Okay, but in your eukaryotic cell always they have nucleus and other membrane bound organelles are also present. The next, DNA is circular without proteins. In your prokaryotic organism, the DNA is present in circular form without the histone protein. But in your eukaryotic organism, there is the presence of histone protein and it is linear and associated with the chromatin. The next, the ribosome. In your prokaryotic organism, the ribosomes are small, that is 70S. In your eukaryotic organism, the 80S ribosome is present, that one is the larger one. Here, no cytoskeleton is present in your prokaryotic cell, but in your eukaryotic cell, always have a cytoskeleton. And your prokaryotic cell division is binary fission. You know that the binary means what? 2. Bi means 2. Fission means breaking of your splitting of parent body is called as the fission. So here the mother body breaks into 2 numbers of daughter cells. That is called as the fission, and it is the type of fission in your prokaryotic cell is the binary fission. Here in the eukaryotic organism, the cell divides by the mitosis and your meiosis. The reproduction is always asexual in prokaryotic cell, but in your eukaryotic cell, the reproduction is asexual and sexual. Okay. So these are the basic differences of the prokaryotic and your eukaryotic cell. So here look at the diagram, the eukaryote one, the prokaryote one. Eukaryote one is the beautiful with many colorful cellular organelles, but the prokaryote one is the Rikha-Sukha type. Then the common characteristics of prokaryotic cell and your eukaryotic cell. Okay. So what are the common characters which are present in both the prokaryotic cell and your eukaryotic cell? The first one, look at here, both have DNA as their genetic material. The prokaryotic organism have the DNA as the genetic material, and your eukaryotic organism have also the DNA is considered as the genetic material. But in prokaryotic organism, there is also the genetic material, that one is the virus. Okay. So both the DNA and RNA are considered as the genetic material in your prokaryotic organism. The second similarity is both are covered by a cell membrane. Prokaryotic cell is covered by a membrane, cellular envelope, that is the combination of the glycocalyx, your cell wall and your plasma membrane. Here the eukaryotic cell is also covered by a membrane. Okay. The plant cell, that is covered by the cell wall, and the animal cell is covered by the plasma membrane. Both contains RNA. Prokaryotic cell have the 70S RNA and the eukaryotic cell have 80S RNA. Then both have similar metabolism or life processes like photosynthesis and reproduction. Photosynthesis and your reproduction. Both requires a supply of energy. हर कोई चाहता है एनर्जी, काम करने के लिए एनर्जी का जरूरत होता है. अभी मैं आपके आगे बक करती हूँ due to the energy. Okay, so both requires the supply of energy. Both are made from the same basic chemicals like your carbohydrate, your proteins, minerals, fats and your vitamins. That means the biomolecules are present in both the prokaryotic cells and your eukaryotic cell. So this is about your prokaryotic organism and the differences of your prokaryotic cells and your eukaryotic cell. Okay. So in this prokaryotic cell, there are so many important MCQs are there, and also the prokaryotic cell is itself a short note for the board examination. Let's discuss some MCQs from this chapter. Okay. from this part, that is prokaryotic cell. So the first question, what is the name of region where double-stranded single circular DNA is found in the prokaryotic cell? कहाँ पर रहता है? The genetic material or the double-stranded DNA is present inside your nucleus. So the correct answer is the nucleus. The next question, the type of ribosome in prokaryotic cell is, what is the type of ribosome? Bolo. That one is the 70S. Okay. In your eukaryotic cell, the type of ribosome is 80S. But in your prokaryotic cell, the type of ribosome is 70S. The next question. The two domains to which prokaryotes are classified into, yes. So what are the two domains? That one is the bacteria and archaea. So the answer is bacteria and your archaea, the Monera. Okay. So this is the prokaryotic organism. Next, a difference between eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cell is having, look at the options. What will be the answer? The correct answer is nuclear membrane. अगर nuclear membrane है तो eukaryotic organism. If the nuclear membrane is absent, then the prokaryotic. Next one, the membranous enfoldings which is thought to be the site of respiration is dash. Which one is the membranous enfolding and the site for respiration? That one is the mesosome. Next, extremely fine extracellular structures involved in cell-to-cell contact is dash. What is that? The hair-like structure which is present all around the bacterium is called as your pili. So the correct answer is pili. And the pili is of two types. One is the sex pili, the second one is the attachment pili. You have to remember all these things. These are very much important for your exam. So children, please subscribe my channel, like my videos and share it. So children, bye bye.